How you doing? All right, what is this nonsense? Look at this towering piece of protein, 3 inches tall, 50 ounces thick. That's right, folks, the great all-American Cowboy ribeye. Thanks to Mr. Larry Charles, who's been threatening to dump his freezer inventory on me, and he finally did. We are going to make a little makeshift rub. We are going to crust this, and we are going to sous vide it. People, use what you have.
Use what you have.
Thank you so much, my Mimala, the owner and barmaid at Billy Bob's, and we love her. All right, there goes about 5 or 6 seasonings. A little jerk seasoning, Cholula seasonings. Look, people, use what you have. What did Miss Mimi just say? All right, let's get it scrubbed down, get it cleaned down. Here we go. Let us go ahead and crust this monster piece. But before we do, thank you, Benissimo Oils. I'm going to use your pepper oil. That is going to, believe it or not, add a level of flavor and seasonings to this steak. All right, now we crust. And don't be shy, folks. Do not be shy. Get all the edges, get all the nooks, get all the crannies. Make it like a Thomas's English muffin. Those of you that are old enough will get that reference. We flip it over. Same thing on the other side. Now, besides this, even more importantly, is the fat cap. That's where 94% of some really unbelievable flavor is going to come from. You dig? And just for shits and giggles, we're going to crust just a little bit more, take care of them bald spots, then into the refrigerator uncovered for 2 hours. Very important. It's almost like a quick dry age. Okay, you with me? All right, 2.5 hours later, let's measure this thing. Officially 3 inches. Woohoo! 50 ounces. Woohoo! All right, let's get it in the bag. Let's get it in the bag. Now then, you could buy one of those super sous vide machines that excavates the air and pulls it nice and tight. But candidly, it's not really necessary. However, if you want to and you got the money, do it by all means. But look at this. For $3.99, you get 18 to 24 Ziploc bags. You make the adjustment and check it out. 4 quick hours later. Plus it held for 2 hours more. So 6 hours later, that's going to the fridge to rest overnight. So, as Miss Mimi once said, use what you have. I had 6 leftover pretzel buns, hoagie rolls, if you will. We're going to take some of that Benissimo Parmesan garlic oil. Duh. Also going to go ahead and grate a little pecorino romano. I mean, use what you have, people. Miss Mimi has told you, and I have reinforced it. Use what you have. All right, into an oven, 350 for about 15 minutes. And 15 short minutes later, they arrive. Toasty, crunchy, and soft in the middle. Yum! That'll be a perfect vehicle for this big monster. All the juice and all the blood and all the butter is going to make that toast point something special. Outside we go, because a cowboy steak needs to be cooked outside in the spirit of the cowboy. There goes some Benissimo pepper oil into a scorching hot, and I mean scorching hot, 16-inch skillet. All right, let's get it moved around, and now, fat cap first, very important. Get that browning done, then flip it on its side, and compress. All right, it's massage parlor time. It's on the flip. Check out that crust. That's what we're looking for, but we're not done yet. All right, one more turnover. Oh yeah, look at that. We're right on track. Believe me, it's still not cooked. Meanwhile, that sizzle skillet goes right on top of that hot grill. Now then, about 8 minutes in, we're gonna go ahead and just cut that rib bone right off. Don't get rid of that, folks. Mighty, mighty good eating. I'm not even kidding. All right, let's go ahead and flip this thing over. Get it on the uncooked, unseared side. You feel me? You should. Look at this. This is a massive, massive hunk of meat. And from here in goes our butter. We don't need any fresh herbs. We get all the extra juice from the bag. Standard classical French technique. Auguste Escoffier, i.e. the godfather of modern French cooking. That's it. That's all we're going to do. We've got our crust enabled. Now we're just going to sit there and start flavoring and start penetrating this fat hunk of red meat with as much flavor as we possibly can. On the flip, do the same thing. Tilt the pan. Get a big spoonful of butter. If you want to throw some garlic in there, go ahead. You want to throw some herbs in there, go ahead. Doesn't really matter at this point. This thing is loaded down with flavor. And by the way, don't forget the bone. Get that fat and all that meat on that bone nice and caramelized too. All right. Sizzling plate down, which is already sizzling. Here comes a ginormous hunk of meat. Sizzling. And here comes a bone. Thank you. Anybody else starting to think this looks unbelievable? And now off this goes right back up on top of our little mini grill set on high. That's right. It's only about 100 degrees in the middle of that piece of meat. We are going to go ahead and keep it searing, keep it cooking. Yeah, pretty day out there, isn't it? I already said it's a pretty day, but it's a pretty day. Let's close this thing up and give it about 20 more minutes. What do you say? While that steak cooks up on the sizzle chest, I'm going to add some fried garlic to that yummy, fatty, buttery steak juice combination and just let it chill, let it crisp up a little bit, shut the heat off, and that's going to be our drizzle. Our drizzle. You'll see what I mean. This thing is going to be so potently flavorful. Garlic, herbs. Are you kidding me? No, I'm not. And after damn near 7 hours of this experiment, she's resting. Look at that. You can see the garlic, bits of garlic on top, still sizzling a little bit. You're wondering, is that going to be overcooked? Oh my God. Well, let's take a look at the fat cap, because this is magnificent. And no, it's not overcooked. Watch this. And the reason is, this is the actual first reverse sear. Yeah, you can throw in the oven at 225, 250, or 275, but you're never gonna ever get the end-to-end perfection that you see right here. Look at that. Are you kidding? Come on. Anybody want to debate me on this? Prove me wrong. No gray area, no ring, no nothing. Perfect medium rare all the way across. So we're going to cut this up because this is going to get laid down on some toast points. You dig? But in lieu of go ahead and slicing and laying toast points down and doing all that stuff, let's just go with an award-winning sizzle platter on the bone. All that yummy meat sliced. Look at those two big fillets in the middle. Listen, finish with a little cracked pepper and some Moldovan sea salt. And I got 2 words for you. Fuck you. That goes to Morton's. That goes to Stony River. And especially Ruth Chris. Fuck you. The audacity to charge those prices. This bloated chef won't pay them, and neither should you. Thanks so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell, all of it. We have an aggressive charity plan set up for when we hit 1,000 subscriptions. Thank you.